In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to improve the keywords on your website so you get found by Google. So firstly, let's do a search. So I'm here on one of my clients' websites. I'm going to choose a phrase such as stock feed. These guys sell custom bags for stock feed, fertilizers, and animal byproducts. The first thing you want to do is actually open an incognito window, or Google's going to try and find the website that it thinks is best for you. So I'm actually logged into Google at the moment, so it would be comparing my searches to all my other searches. That is not how the majority of the internet works. We want to search as if we're not logged into Google, so we open a new incognito window and let's do our search. We're going to search for stock feed bags, and we can see here there's 3 ads up the top. There's an ad I created for SmartPack, and they're already number 1 there. So we know that stock feed is a good term. So let's just find a word, a phrase where they're not number 1. So if I just go back to my other browser and I'll search for fresh produce bags, and so I'll go back to my incognito window and I'll search for fresh produce bags, and we can see here that I don't think SmartPack is showing yet. Oh, it is. Oh, that's the ad is showing, which is good. I only did this a few days ago, so I'm not surprised that it's not number 1 yet. But let's have a look. Boy, I'm trying to find a competitor so we can have a look at their keywords. Reusable produce bags. Yeah, there's not a real competitor there yet, so I'll try fertilizer bags. Of course, I'm spelling it the New Zealand way, not the American way. And we can see the SmartPack ad comes up as number 1, but are they in the top 10? The ad's showing. Funnily enough, yesterday they were number 1, but since then Google's re-indexed and it's going, actually, you don't have a lot of content on your website relative to fertilizer bags. Here's a competitor. So let's have a look at Polyprint. So here's their website here. Looks pretty old. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that URL, and then I'm going to go back to my other browser window, and I'm going to use the Spinning Planet meta tag analyzer tool. So we put in their URL there because we want to compare their website and we want to see what their keywords are, and then we put in this code. Oh, did I do that right? Yes. It's thinking. Right. Now the thing is, you see the keywords phrases here. Google doesn't actually use those anymore. The keywords that we're looking for are the keywords in the title and in the description. So we can see here that even though they're using too many words in their title, they're still getting 100% relevancy to their homepage. So that means that all of these words are also on their homepage, and in the description 93% of them are there, which is really good. So we can see what those keywords are. Now if I want to test those, I'll go, let's try this. I want to see how many people search for custom printed plastic bags, and to do that If you've got a Gmail account, you can access Google AdWords for free. You might have to put your credit card in just to set it up, but don't worry, it's not going to charge you unless you tell it to. But you go to adwords.google.com and then tools and then down to keyword planner. And all you need to do is put in your search phrase, and I'm taking the one from that website, which is custom printed plastic bags, and I just want to search New Zealand. I want it to be English, targeting people searching on Google. I don't need the negative keyword Shopify. That was in a last campaign I had put that in. So there's no negative keywords, and then you go get ideas. So it says that people actually search for that phrase, sorry, around about 10 times a month. Custom plastic bags, paper bag. Oh, sorry. Now, again, you've got to be really careful with this because you don't want to use a phrase like paper bag because it's too general. Where possible, you want to use an exact phrase. So, as an example, if I go back over to here, scroll up, and I change that to fertilizer bags, we can see here that on average that's searched around about 10 times a month and the competition is low. So that is something I want to target because if the competition is low, there's a high probability that I'm going to get found for that. And we can see here's some other ones that are related to it. Of course, they're not related to our client because they sell bags. So let's just have another test of that again. Let's go back to their website and let's find, I'm trying to find another word. Let's search for bulk bags. How many people search for bulk bags? So we can see there that actually quite a few people search for bulk bags. So again, that's a good keyword phrase to use on our website. So if we now go back and have a look at our meta tag analyzer tool, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up Smart Packs keywords. So I'll go in new analysis, and it's www.smartpack.co.nz. And you can see I've already had it in there before. I don't bother putting keywords in because it's not, as I said, Google doesn't use it anymore. But you can see here that the main words that I've used are stock feed, seed, fertilizer, produce, powders, mineral, and then down here I'm reusing those words again. Now, if we want to target a different keyword, what we need to do is change it in the meta title and the meta description, and also change it on the content of the page. Now you might say, why would I want to do that? Well, maybe they're not going to target produce bags anymore. Maybe they're more concerned about mineral bags, so they'll actually put the whole phrase in there, mineral bags. To give you an example, if I'm targeting a specific location such as Wellington, because we're located in the central North Island, sometimes I target Wellington clients, sometimes I target Auckland clients. What I'll do is I'll actually go to our website and put the words Wellington or Auckland into our title, description, and on the content of our page, and then I'll resubmit it to Google. And to submit these words to Google, and most people don't know that you can do this, you just submit it to Google, and because I'm already logged into Google, all I have to do is check I'm not a robot and then submit request. And so now Google is going to schedule its robots that the next time they go out, they're going to go and actually check the SmartPack website and see if the keywords have changed, read the content of the page, make sure it all matches up. And then if it's relevant, there's a lot of other variables it uses, but if it's relevant, then it'll put Smart Pack in the top 10. So that's how you can choose and change the keywords for your website. But as you'll see, it's not just a matter of going and choosing the best 10 keywords or 12 keywords or whatever. You have to find the keywords that are right for your website, that other people are searching for, and then you have to put them on your website in the content of the homepage, actually throughout the website if you can, and also in the background metadata in the title and description.